Hey, hey. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Um, hey, crack you open a cold one and get ready. This is gonna be a review on the new Black Mirror episode. Now, I've been watching Black Mirror for a while. This one is called Bete Noir. Nice name. Sounds pretty. Sounds pretty nice to me. I think it's French, but shit, I could be wrong. There's something close to that. Well, ooh, buckle up. This one is a doozy. Get the complimentary toothpick here too. Congrats, you've been there for a minute. Thank you. Sorry, it took me a little bit long to get into it now. I'm still new to doing this type of stuff, but man. Main character is named Maria. And the actor who portrayed her, there's a main character, some side characters, and the antagonist. We have Maria and her loving and doting boyfriend who, even though, he's not on her side completely, he's the voice of reason sometimes, Now, it turns out that, excuse me, that Maria works for this food company, right? And they basically do these chocolates, which is, hey, I'm a sucker for chocolate to a degree. My brother, on the other hand, yeah, he will fuck you up for some chocolate. Genuinely. And she's pretty much the head of R&R and stuff like that. She gets these people to start taste testing, start crafting these ideas. The people who makes the chocolate and stuff like that. So it's going pretty cool. But man, what is that? As the episode unfolds in the beginning, we basically see this person called Verity Green. And she's like completely new, well, I would say that, but it turns out she's an old acquaintance, and she basically gets everyone to like this chocolate that Maria made. And everyone is stunned and etc. about it, and it's just like, yo, this is pretty good chocolate, I mean, what is it? They're old acquaintances from the same school that they went to with each other. And what is it? It turns out that Verity found out, what is it? Verity found out that Maria was working at this place and that she was going to try to get the job there. And she did. But see, before she ended up getting the job, Maria ended up doing some research on her. It was just like, she was kind of this weird kid in school and stuff like that. I don't know why. It kind of like irked me because I was the weird kid in school. Yeah, I wonder what gave that away. Please don't look at my other works and stuff like that. If you do, you'll figure out why. But pretty much things start off decent. But we also learned that, hey, no shade against the actor. No, nothing. She did her part well because she made me pretty much, hey, excuse my language. The character that the actor played us for Maria was a genuine bitch. I don't care what no one says. She was a bitch. This is like some Game of Thrones shit. It's like the actor actually played that well that made me hate the character. Once again, please, if anyone watched this and you see the actor and stuff like that, please don't be mean, man. Just don't. She did her part well. And see, here's the funny thing, right? As the episode unfurls and stuff like that, Maria, like I said, she's still trying to like balance her job and this weird obsession to a degree with Verity. But at the same time, her reality is also warping and changing. And what is it? We see it with her that some of the things that were there have suddenly changed. And the Black Mirror executives, or everyone involved, did a wonderful job of basically of. I just had like a mind fuck with Maria. I'm sitting there like, I could have sworn it was this, and then now it's just swapping around to that. And me and Maria are both sitting there like, what the fuck? What is this? Genuinely, what is this? Because it was just this. We even, like, there was an email and some other stuff, and it kind of looks like she's picking on Verity, right? But the entire time, it's just like, it's also revealed that Verity was a Massimonious computer whiz. Like, she was a genius. I'm talking like genius, like top of the line shit. Shit, even more so than Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, like all that. Hey, only on Black Mirror, baby. Just like that. But see, as we divulge more and more into the episode, I'm not gonna lie, Maria, Lordy, she progressively becomes more and more of a bitch as it goes on. So we're all just sitting here like, what is it? She called up one of her old school friends, and it turns out she ended up passing, which was horrible. I've had my fair share of death, you know. Even though it's a TV show, death is a weird thing. I want to say I've become comfortable and accustomed to it, but truth is, you never do. It's a heavy topic about suicide. And we all know how that goes. I've had a very horrible experience with that. But there's also a plot twist coming up, so don't worry. We're going to get to that, you know. And Maria ends up calling this friend to just get some answers, but her husband ended up picking up instead. And she is erratic and stuff like that with the husband. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, everyone at Maria's job, yeah, they know that she has a hate boner for Verity, but nobody knows why. But back to the husband, right? He's just like, yeah, she passed, hey, I didn't know how else to say it, I thought a text or whatever would help. And Maria ends up calling in a boyfriend, like I said, is the voice of reason. It's just like, how are you not this aware, this X, Y, and Z, that the dude is grieving? Like, he honestly, Maria's boyfriend was my favorite character. Because Maria on the phone pretty much cemented. This is basically what she did. She keeps going, oh, did she ever say anything about Verity Green? Did she, how did Natalie die? How did the husband's wife die? And etc. And the husband is like, yo, what the fuck? Why is any of this relevant? She's just I guess she must have said, I've already fucked up. I may as well just go all the way, balls to the walls. Yeah, she starts asking a lot of just... I get that. Look, the thing with me is that... Oh yeah, I just realized I'm wearing a shirt that says senior. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, here comes the allegations now. I'm gonna go put a different shirt on while I just keep explaining, because I just realized if I'm going to be doing reviews and shit like this, I cannot be caught in this. Oh boy. But She starts rapid firing at the husband, just a lot of dumb ass questions. Okay, hopefully the thing is back on. I am very, very sorry for that. But she keeps asking a lot of dumb questions, and the husband, understandably so, is just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what? I gotta go take my children to bed. Please, never call this number again, you fucking weirdo." And understandably so, and Maria's boyfriend is just like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" Basically, the whole blunt of the episode until towards the end is that Maria and Verity pretty much has like this yo, I didn't even do shit to you, which she actually didn't. And Maria was just, I'm sorry to say this, being a very insensitive and unaware asshole. But it gets even better. So one day they're at a meeting and stuff like that, right? But Maria didn't get the memo that, oh, the meeting was way earlier. Because she came in or whatever, and Verity was the only person there. So something's a little bit up, but you can't really suspect it because, like I said, this is where the plot twist and shit start to come. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're now entering the fucking meat and potato section. That's what I'm gonna start calling this shit from now on. Whenever I say we're entering the meat and potato section, I mean some heavy or just like not heavy stuff. I'll tell you if heavy stuff's coming. Yeah, we're about to get into like the purpose or the main draw of everything, if that makes sense. So, Verity is just like, "Yo, do you have a problem with me? Like, what's going on? Did I do something?" And Maria's like, "No." They pretty much have a heart to heart. And it's just like, "Yo, things are good. Things are cool." Now, throughout the episode, there's a running gag where this poor woman who has this almond milk, it also explained that Maria has like a nut and a lactose intolerant allergy. So Verity pretty much, you know what she does? She's like, "Yeah, we're cool." Goes up to her, kind of stares her down a little bit, be like, "Verity's taller than Maria, so the imposement." Rawr. I love tall women. I do. They're fucking amazing. They are beautiful creatures. Just like women, don't get me wrong. I just have my preferences. Everybody's beautiful. I'm just more beautiful, motherfucker. But let's see. Verity pretty much downs the entirety thing of this almond milk. And like I said, the running gag is, well, there's this woman that's upset that her almond milk keeps getting drunk. She's like,
"Make your
"What?"
browser fast. Make your browser safe. Make your browser."
But yeah, the joke is, "Oh my god, he keeps drinking my milk." Oh shit, my bad. And nobody fucking knows. This is whenever things get spicy. Like I said, Verity gulps the entirety of the milk, and I felt like I watched something I wasn't supposed to, because the entire time I was like, the scene dragged on for way too long. Like, she drank the entire thing of milk, and it showed some of it on her lip right there coming off, and I'm just sitting here like, God, I wish that was me. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I was just sitting there like, okay. I guess we're doing this now. And she just walks off as people from the meeting are coming in. And the person who kept going, who drinks all my milk and stuff like that, she's like, who did it again? And then Verity's just like, she's just staring at Maria the entire time, and everyone catches on. And then Maria's just like, like she becomes unhinged. She's like, I felt like she was genuinely done wrong. As much as I didn't like her, I was like, this is a fallacy. This is a foul. This is a disturbance in the force. You know? And then pretty much Verity just says, yeah, she did it. And everyone's just like, yeah, it has to be. And then Maria starts saying some very, very Autobot stuff towards her, meaning unhinged, very unhinged. And everyone is just like, yo, it's okay. We'll just check the security camera. Now we, as the viewers, we saw her not drink the milk, but on the security camera, it showed her drinking the milk. And then Maria starts becoming hysterical, saying, it was you did this as a whole. And then Maria just keeps holding onto this pin. She's like, my bad. Verity keeps holding onto this pendant, and then Maria's like, it's that fucking pendant, like that. And everyone is just like, yo, what is wrong with you? And Maria tried to full on attack her, and she got let go from her job and stuff like that. It then cuts to Verity pretty much leaving in her car, but guess what? Maria is slumped back in her car, fucking skeeting down, Joe, because she's not scheming. She's sitting there like this. Hey, I know what you doing. I'm gonna follow you to your home. And then, assumedly, we look at Maria following Verity to her home. And Verity is in this mansion. She's in this big rumpo-dumpo ass mansion. And we see a bunch of servers. We see like a bunch of like whatever. Now Maria's sneaking around while Verity gets out the shower. And she pretty much steals one of Verity's pendants. Verity hops out the shower, and Maria decides to hide underneath the bed. Do you know what Maria does? She starts fooling with the pendant, and it makes a beeping noise. And I'm just sitting there like, you are dumb as fuck. You are dumb as fuck. Why would you even press tamper? She didn't know you were there. She didn't know you were there at all. And then Verity pretty much just, like, she was humming, and then once she heard the beep, she stops humming. She gets up, puts her robe on, and starts going, I know you're there. Come out or I'll get the police. Maria comes out and it's just like, I knew it. It was that pendant you had. And then Verity pretty much opens up an entire case of pendants and goes, I don't care about that one. I literally have other pendants. Fuck are you. And here's the plot twist. The pendants that Verity has and all those servers she has underneath her mansion and stuff like that, like I said, top of the line gene. Top of the line genius. And these things can pretty much warp reality to whatever Verity says. So if she wanted to be the empress of the universe, if she wanted to be like, if she wanted everyone to live on Mars, or if she could literally wish for anything, because the servers that she made allow for infinite possibilities. And she goes on to a monologue about, I've done literally every and anything that I could think of. Any to everything. And she said, and I feel empty. I feel like a void. Because all it turns out is that I wanted that hole, that closure filled in of just who spread the rumor about me being the milkmaid. I only hung out with this one teacher because she was pretty much shunned. Like, she was the top of the line loser and shit like that. I hate saying it bluntly like that, but hey, doing shit like that does some pretty gnarly stuff to a kid, you know? I'm so glad I don't smoke anymore. Normally, whenever I get ticked off, mad, or whatever, I just boot up my VR and I just commit homicide. It lets all the anger and the demons out. Back then, I used to do some devious shit. Jesus Christ. But enough of that. Pretty much, she wants closure on who spread the rumor about her doing stuff or whatever with a teacher and why she was called Milkmaid. It was revealed that, remember Nat's husband and Nat's wife? Yeah, Verity pretty much made reality to where she was unalive. Because she said, it took me multiple weeks to pretty much get it out of her. As for you, you folded in 5 days because Maria admitted it was just a stupid joke that I started. I didn't think she would run with it. And she starts talking about kids can be so cruel, kids can be so mean. I'm gonna be completely honest. Although yes, kids or people aren't developed until 25. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm 22. I got 3 more years before shit just starts going. I'm set in my ways. No, I'm joking. I don't know how it's gonna pan out, but I'm hoping I'm not too much of an asshole. I'm a sarcastic asshole, or a nice one, but yeah, enough to my own fucking horn. Pretty much Verity says, I just wanted you to admit it. I wanted to know why. And in my head, I'm just like, okay, is this like a reality to where you thought that this happened or what? And I was like, oh no. Oh boy. And then pretty much, she starts toying with Verity. I mean, she toyed with her before or whatever. And then it's just like, you know what? I made Natalie jump. But you're not a jumper. And I'm like, you can literally make reality whatever the fuck you want. She's like, maybe you might die from, pretty much that. Or something like that. And I hate to admit this. If I were Verity, I just would have wished for something pretty... I'm not gonna lie, I would have been on Demon Time. Demon Time. What Verity does was some of the dumbest shit that she could have done. Because, get this right, she says, oh, I'll just say that, your boyfriend saw you being manic berserk, and you popped into my house with a knife, and he called the cops. And that's pretty much what happens. Like, Verity was just chilling right there. My bad, Maria was just chilling right there. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm confused. And a knife just spawned in their hand, and the, cops are outside the door just going, hey, we're here. Are you... Fucking hell. But, pretty much the cops are there, and Maria gets put in handcuffs, or she's about to... No, my bad, she wasn't put in handcuffs, and I'm just like, oh, episode's about to end. Okay, she's fucked. She reaches into the officer's, where the gun is and stuff like that, and she shoots Verity in the head, and Verity was still holding on to the pendant and stuff like that, and it was 2 officers. And in my head, I'm just like, I hate to be morbid about this. Verity was top tier stupid. Actor was brilliant, but whoever did the writing, what the fuck? What the fuck? You have this top tier super genius, and she's just like, smug, talking about some, yeah, the cops got you. I'm sorry, I would have said the cops shoot you, because you resisted, you did X, Y, and Z. And then she gets shot in the head. Oh, you couldn't have foreseen this shit. Fucking dumbass. Who is the writer? Who is the writer for that episode? I'm going to fight. My bad. I don't know if we can say that. I challenge you to a quarterly duel. For honor. My good squire. And my black demonic ass will be on demon time. I hope you are ready. The fisticuffs are coming. And if I win, I'm going to teabag you. Booty butt naked. Hairs to the face. Going clap, clap, clap. Until it is a wrap. Because that writing was dog shit. Dogs could write better writing than that. I'm sorry, that ending pissed me off. Because I was just like, she just gets shot in the head and just, instead of just, she was so smug about it. Verity was just like, I know I've already said it, but it pisses me off. What the fuck? What? Yeah, pretty much Verity gets killed, and then Maria has a smart thing while she's shooting at the cops, going, it was. I wasn't even paying attention. I was in shock. I was like, wow, the smartest person in the entire world gets killed like that when it was so avoidable. She pretty much, Maria gets over to the pendant and then says, okay, the pendant works for me now. And the cops are just like, the fuck? And she says, y'all work for me now. And she says, no, it turns out she shot herself. And then they're just like, yeah, we know she shot herself, but we still got to take it to the station for questions. And she's like, no, y'all work for me now. And they pretty much go, hello, Gov. And she says, y'all worship me. And they just take off their hats and they go on their knees and be like, how can I serve you, my mom? And then she just pretty much says, I wish I was the Empress of the universe. Yeah, she was smart to pretty much win and topple and do that, but giving that much power to Maria, I gotta take a sip before I say something. I'm realizing, especially if YouTube is going to be paying me a lot more, I got to be very creative with my words instead of cussing a whole lot. So yay, when half my vocabulary is that. Oh, I've been playing with the things in my hair, so that's why they look like that. I can just go do 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 do. I mean, we won't, yeah. And it just ends with Maria pretty much holding the power to do literally any and whatever she wants to do. And I'm like, I don't think this character deserved a happy ending or any basically cosmic, I don't even know what level this is, ending of doing whatever she wants to do. Great episode. Great episode. It's just the writing had some holes in it to a degree. But that episode was genuinely... I'm sorry, I heard sirens outside my house. I hope someone is okay. Genuinely. Okay. But yeah, episode was pretty much like a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. -1 for... Ads. Maybe whenever I start making some money, I'll fucking buy YouTube Premium. Jesus, man. -1 for Maria, pretty much just being Maria. She was smart in some ways, and then other ways it was just, what the hell is this? -2 for the ending, and Verity pretty much being stupid. You got the closure you wanted, and you're just like, huh, ta-ta, have fun rotting in jail for the rest of your life. Not knowing that Maria was going to be quick on a draw and fucking blow your wig back, literally. Well, she shot half her face off, but figure of speech. God damn, that actor for Verity was just... She was nice. Yeah, 7 out of 10. That episode was decent. No, above decent, really, because I like the premise and stuff like that behind it. It's just... The characters were just... It really turned out that Verity was, like, no better than Maria. She... Baby, hi. Seriously, if anyone has any recommendations for some headsets that don't beep or turn off after 10 minutes of recording something, please, for the love of all that is good, I need that. But, pretty much Maria and V, I forgot her name right now, Jesus Christ. Yeah, V. Both those characters, two sides of the same coin. It's just that V pretty much hid her cards well. And that's the end of that review. Hey, stick around for some more. We got a lot more stuff coming out. And if you want something that you want me to look at or just whatever, shoot it down in the comments. Don't forget to have a nice and wonderful day, please. And be safe. Things always happen. Try to take care of yourself and others if you can. Until then, have a wonderful day.